Right on frequency, right on time.
Yeah, I figured I had to get an audio monster tonight to cut through the skip noise.
That was pretty much my thinking too. It's going to be a rough and tough night, so break out something that can do the job. Tram Titan.
Yeah, I chose Cobra 139 XLR.
Hey, Sandbagger. How about it, Dave?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Dave, Top Gun up here. I need a radio check. This thing sounding all right?
Yeah, got lots of swing too.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I just did a little something, and I just wanted to gear it up a little bit here tonight and see what was going on. I might break out the old Cortez here later on.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, hopefully you'll make it through the mess. It's kind of nasty out here right now, till the skip fades away.
Yeah, 10-4. I got like 3 pounds up here. Nothing but noise.
How about you, Top Gun?
Yeah, how you doing, Pete?
Yeah, top of the evening to you there, Top Gun. It's been a while. Hey, man, just to let you know, you're sounding really good down here in the volcano crater. You are getting over the noise.
Oh, I better be. If not, I'm going to kick all this stuff to the curb.
Curb alert.
Curb alert. You're going to warn me, right?
Curb alert. I'll give you the address.
10-4.
All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to switch over here, and if not, I'll talk to you later. You guys have a good one.
See you later, Top Gun. Have a good one.
Well, we'll be here for the next 2 hours playing antique radio.
Yeah, be there or be square. Classic Radio Roundup.
Be there or not.
That's right.
Be there and be square.
I figured I'd echo your thing just for fun, see if anybody would notice.
If they did, no one said anything.
That's right.
Did you say run echo?
Hello, Sparky. Well, I guess if it's the spring in the coffee can type.
That one out, man. I should have kept it.
Just have to make another one. Good evening there, Sparky.
Hey, countywide, Sandbagger, 44. Top Gun, he's switching radios. Now relax, I might do it. Now hold on. Standing by.
He's threatening us. He's threatening us with a classic radio. Stand by.
Uh-oh.
I'm still trying to wire my surround sound down here in the radio room. As soon as I get that done, I'll switch over.
Yeah. Welcome to Classic Radio Roundup.
Yeah, and I'm bumping the camera all over.
At 139, sounds good. Sounds real good.
Yeah. Figured I need a little bit of audio kick in the pants tonight with all this skip noise in there.
That's pretty much the way I was looking at it. Need something with a little surefire audio punch.
Yeah, I haven't been able to run this Echo Max mic for a while because I won't put it on a tube radio because I think it would fry it.
Why, too much echo? We'll fry it?
No, the 120 volt contact relay going through the microphone when you key it up.
Yeah, this has got some kind of solid state switching in it, and you put that kind of voltage on it, it'll fry the transistors.
10-4. There we go.
What are you running there, Sparky?
This is that Yaesu FT101EE.
Oh, sounds a little off-freak.
All right, hold on. There we go. We've got an app for that.
Yeah, it's also got little farts in the modulation, too.
I brought your signal up and clean things up, and I watched the S meter come up a little.
Alright, 10-4. Might be a little, he said it might have an edge on it there. See if that smooths it out there a little.
Nah, it's still farting.
I don't hear it. What do you mean by farting?
It's got an edge on it.
It's going.
What's that, Bagger?
Well, how he's talking, his modulation peaks are going.
I'm not hearing that.
I am.
Talk to me there, Sparky.
Alright, let me try with the mic gain down on the mic. I hear it there a little bit, and if I bring it up on the radio, nope. I think I still hear it in there.
Yeah, it's not as bad now. It's very light.
I don't hear it at all. The video gate will prove that I don't hear it.
Shame. Not a sensitive listener.
I'm a discreet listener.
If I don't hear it, I don't hear it.
Non-audiophiles don't hear the distortions that audiophiles hear either, but, you know.
I'll try another mic on it. I hear a little edge there in my headphone.
That one sounds better.
Maybe the Tram just improves everyone's quality coming out of the speaker.
Yeah, maybe.
Brader.
Dead break.
Yeah, what's up, Sandbagger?
Same stuff, different day.
What's up, Pete?
Hello, number 7.
Just came out and fired the car up. Just thought I'd wave my hand and say good evening time, because it's Classic Radio Roundup night.
Yes, it is. Classic Radio Roundup.
With a whole lot of Skipland noise in the background.
Yeah, yep, I hear it. What's up, Leisure?
This weekend we're going for Bodacious CD audio today.
Yeah, bring them loud if you got them tonight.
And this is not a night for broadcast quality.
I don't have an amp hooked up tonight. I just have a barefoot unit.
Looks like you picked the wrong week to give up amplifiers.
No, I had a run the other day that I had to take everything out of the car so everything could fit right. And I just haven't put it all back in yet.
Roger.
You know, money. Money talks, you know?
Yeah, we all know what walks.
That's right, money talks and everything else can go the other way. Hey, there's a multi-LMAC AF67 as well as an AF68 on the bay right now.
Yeah, for a reasonable price.
Starting out, who knows what's going to finish like.
Well, that's true. You get into a bidding war, and next thing you know, it's $500.
He started it out at 18 bucks, as well as a PMR6 receiver. I got my bids on the 6 receiver.
Yeah, that'll go good with the multi-LMAC that you got already.
Yeah, the 6 receiver has the same sweeping kind of dial for the frequency indicator, where the later models are more, you know, the flat line slide rule scale.
I hope Joe Walsh doesn't want it.
Joe Walsh?
Yeah, remember that time you were mad, Pete? You were trying to buy something on eBay and Joe Walsh ran the price up 3 times?
So they say. I don't know. That was years ago.
I'll never forget you telling me that.
Life's been good to me so far.
Yeah, you can't compete with Joe Walsh's pocketbook. But anyway, if someone's interested in AF67, y'all know what they sound like.
Yeah.
Are they being sold as a pair?
No. There is a complete setup with 68 transmitter and the 8 receiver with power supplies. I think he only wants $350 for the whole thing. That's a good price for the whole package.
There's Top Gun.
Got that Cortez going.
Yep, see, I told you. Just give me a minute and I'll get on this antique. Come on.
Yeah, you're making it too. Sounds good.
At 10-4, hey, nothing wrong with this little SBE Cortez. I'll tell you what, tried and true. I found it in the bottom of a box and it never ever let me down.
No, I probably won't either. I had one I used to keep in the trunk of my car, and it used to bounce around and everything. Years later, it was still working.
Yep, I love this little radio. Got the blue light in it from the factory and everything. I love this little thing.
Yeah, that was one of the better AM mobiles in the day. The only one I liked better was the Tram Diamond 40.
Yep, and this is an unamplified decibel. So, I love it, and I'm going to talk on it. Welcome to Classic Radio Roundup. People float, raceway, and we're back on the bell.
Yeah, that's right. Classic Radio Roundup.
What's the mobile that was in the console too?
X. Dave, that's cool. I like when you do that.
The console 2 is the same as the Sidebander 2.
Sidebander 2, okay. And that's not the one. Nah, I'm thinking of one that had 2 dials, like a VFO or something, double channel knobs or something.
That's the Coronado 2.
Right. Dave.
Yeah, Bree.
Dave.
Yeah?
I hear you're getting 2 new neighbors in your neighborhood.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, a couple guys that used to hang out back in the day with me, and all they got is old stuff. So you guys should get along pretty well.
Oh, yeah? Are they moving in my neighborhood?
Oh, they already live there, just antennas are going up.
Really? Uh-oh. Somebody will actually peg my meter? I haven't seen that in years.
Well, these guys don't have any heat. I think the one guy has a 2-pill. Some old factory 2-pill. But he can't, that'll be in his mobile. But yeah, they're going to put everything. I went to his funeral last week or the week before. And I went down to see him. I went down to see where they live today. I had to run that way, so I just drove past. And there's a couple of good spots, so one of them's going down to Delaware in a couple of weeks to buy 2 antennas, one for him and the other guy. So we'll see what happens it starts warming up a little bit. You might, down there towards the Redners, you might have a couple more new, young guys in there.
Well, yeah, there ain't too many people out this way anymore.
Well, they're good guys. The one guy's a little nervous and anxious, but they mean well and they're good guys. The one guy, he's got an old Sears Road Talker. He told me, I don't care what kind of radio I have right now, he says his Road Talker will still take me out.
Can you say 8-pill?
No, I didn't tell him about any of that stuff, and I just let him run his mouth a little bit, and he breaks that Road Talker out. It's been sitting for 15 years, it might need some work.
Yeah, I'll let you borrow my 8-pill.
Yeah. Dude, I could beat them both behind with my eyes closed and one arm tied behind my back. Therefore, barefoot. I know that, but I'm just letting you know, Dave, they're good guys. I don't know what handles they're going to be using. They might use, I know one guy's handle was Lonely Rider, and the other guy's handle was Nightlight.
Okay. Sounds like they're down in the gardens there, I guess.
A night light and a night train.
Go up, Old Swede.
That's Quick Key.
Off of Michael's Diner. You go back Tollgate Road, and they're right in there.
Oh, okay. They're not real close to me then. They're about a mile away.
Right, but they'll be below you, and that's a good spot to sit.
Yeah, okay. Well, they won't peg my meter then.
No, probably not peg it, but, you'll have neighbors.
Yeah, it's like having 65.
Well, the 65 is a different story. He's a different entity altogether, because Not many people spend as much money as him, you know, and then just let the stuff sit.
Yeah, he's got that big tower and that big beam. I'm still waiting for that to go up.
He's got that big power supply and that big amplifier to run on it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that he told me one time he didn't put it up out of respect for you.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. He can turn it away from me.
And there's another couple guys over towards Boyertown, and then there's another one over there towards Spring Mount's gonna put his stuff back together. So Sparky will have a neighbor, and I guess Low-Key will have a neighbor.
Speaking of Low-Key, where the heck's he been? I would have thought he would have enjoyed coming down here and mixing it up here and away from the hash and trash.
Well, Low-Key broke an antenna a few months ago, and he's been really, really busy with his job. I talked to him the other night. We've been trying to get together now for 3 weeks to do some business, and we just can't seem to, between me being busy and him being busy, so he comes home from 14-hour days, he goes to sleep, and I can't blame him there.
No, I can't blame him either. That's tough.
But anyway, it is what it is. I just wanted to get in here. I'll be back in a little bit, I'm sure. I'm almost at my destination. I gotta switch vehicles, and I'll be back. And I just want to let you guys know, got some new radio guys I'm gonna be popping in here. I told them about this channel. I said stay around here, and I told them the other channel I hang on 32 up there. You know, we want to get away. You know, us young class, you know, C amplifier guys. We gotta have somewhere to go that's far away from 13. We don't want to bleed over, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
We're the X-rated crowd, because all the X-rays we're making, Bringer.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't cause tumors.
What's a tumor between friends?
It's non-ionizing radiation.
Alright, man. I'll catch you guys later, man. Have a good night.
Man, you're right here in my neighborhood.
Well, yeah, I just passed the airport. I'm coming up on the bowling alley now.
Yep, you're in my neighborhood.
More or less.
Yeah, considering I could get you with a spitball from here, probably.
Closer than anybody else transmitting in this area. I mean, the closest base station is Skeeter.
Well, that's true. There's no more 05.
There's no more Tree Frog.
Yeah, what's with Tree Frog?
I don't know. I gotta catch up with him. Every now and then I hear him in here in the Mobile, but I don't know, man. I guess he's just busy.
Well, when spring breaks here and I get out puttering around, and I'll go cruise by his house.
Alright, I'll catch you guys later.
See you later, number 7.
See you later, number 7.
See you, Leisure.
Yeah, that complete LMAX station is listed at $400. Nobody bid on it. It's got 4 days left.
I just think it was funny seeing Miniman in a pair of boots.
He does not like to move in his boots. It like glues him to the ground.
Well, yeah, dogs aren't used to having shoes.
Well, it's either that or he don't go out because he's clean.
I'm surprised you didn't just throw him in the shower with you.
Yeah, that was fun once.
Once. It's kind of a wasted effort, you know. You get them all cleaned up, and the minute you put them out again to go to the bathroom, you get all dirty.
Yeah, well, he's not out on the loose. He only goes out under supervision now.
Yeah, which I'm sure he's not happy about.
No, he's not. He keeps sitting there staring at the doorknob. Yep, Miniman in boots. You saw how he walked. He got him to go out, but he pretty much turned right back around and came in and take these things off.
Definitely looked dorky.
Trying real hard to keep them clean.
mess.
Well, you did see how dirty he was.
Yeah, completely under. The whole undercarriage was dirty. He needed the undercarriage wash.
I don't suppose you had a chance, just by off chance, to go perusing that schematic for that James Millen.
No, I haven't looked for anything.
That whole link coupling thing is kind of interesting. I'm starting to figure it out, but then figuring out micro henries and junk, I don't know. I was trying to use that slide rule thing I have for frequency and coils and micro henries, and I couldn't seem to get it to match up to what I have, so I don't know.
You'll probably end up doing a lot of trial and error.
Yeah. There's certain, area like things that are a given. You know what I mean? They get you close, but yeah, there'll be some trial and error.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
But I have figured out, it is that tube runs in parallel, so you basically have the link coupler has two parallel output coils, and then there's it's basically a transformer is what it is, and then there's the output side that links right in the middle. Now my question is, as you change frequency, I suppose that output link has to change size and coils and whatever too, right?
What do you mean change frequency? Like, how many, what are you talking about, kilohertz or?
No, I'm talking making a 10-meter coil versus what I have on the 6-meter coil. I have the 6-meter coil, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said the other day, you probably have to double the amount of windings, or close to doubling it, I should say.
Which brings up another interesting comparison. I have those, the Imperials and the range gains have a nice big wound output coil. And it turns out that one of those coils is like double the turns, but the same diameter, squished into almost the same space. And like, I wonder if I could put two like of those together. I bet that would get me close. But then my big question becomes the output link coil. What do I do with that?
I don't know. I'd have to find out exactly what that looks like and where it is schematically. If it's just a coupling, then you just have to worry about loosely coupling it.
Yeah, but I mean, is that link on the output, is that supposed to be changed by bands also, or is that just stay there and you just change the one coil? Because the input coil, it has the link, input and output link, all built into one kind of unit, where the output is two pieces.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I imagine it's going to change. It may not change for every band, but at some point it's going to change.
Alright, my question is, I guess it would be more turns also on the output link. It's from what I understand, it's basically a transformer, it's an output transformer.
Yeah, right. You got a primary and a secondary side.
Yeah, it takes a balanced load and turns it to an unbalanced load for the output.
Yeah, it's a balance.
It basically is. So I'm wondering, like, I wonder if I could just skip the output there and on the coil and put a 450 ohm ladder line right on there or something. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, you are.
But I assume that output link coil has to change with the band also. I know the input, is probably going to have to, anyway. But that's where I'm at. I'm still figuring this thing out a little bit, but it's starting to make more sense.
Yeah. In time, all things will make sense.
What's really odd, though, is there is actually no physical connection between the input and output of the final tank circuit. There's no actual physical connection. It's all loose coupled.
Well, sure, that's how a transformer is. You couple from the primary to the secondary. The difference is a transformer is usually wound around a piece of ferrite, and this is just air coupled.
Yeah, it's sort of a very primitive kind of transformer, but it's kind of cool. I can understand it.
Yeah, you can change your coupling just by moving the coils closer and further apart.
going to be an interesting radio to play with.
Yep. So you can change your loading by moving the coils closer and further apart. You know, how much you want to load it down, and I'm sure there's got to be something somewhere that can explain that a little better.
I also gather that this thing is good down to 20 meters.
It is?
If you make the band coils, yep.
Oh, I thought it was only a 10, 11, 6, and 2.
But it'll do 15 and 20 if you have the coils.
Okay. Well, start with 10, and once you master that, I guess you can branch out and go further.
Yeah, that's right. Extrapolate from there. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing, and it's really, the more I look at the schematic, I'm more like, this thing is so damn simple. I just got to come up with power supply and modulator, but there's really not a whole lot to it, you know. I start looking at, you know, the simplicity of it.
Well, you know, it was built in 1947. How complicated could it possibly be?
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is really old school. Look at this. It's an air-coupled transformer.
As long as it works.
Yeah, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I still got to build a power supply, but I still got to get this B&W off my bench.
Yeah, get that milling working on 6 meters where you already have the coils. Make sure it's going to work properly. Then you can start branching out and trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, well, that's the initial plan, because my receiver does 6 meters, but I don't have an AM transmitter for there. Well, now